The Whispering Woods and the Moonlight map, once upon a time, nestled between two sparkling rivers and a field of golden sunflowers. There was a tiny village called Tumblebrook. It was a cheerful place, full of laughter, music, and stories. But beyond the village, deep in the hills, lay the mysterious Whispering Woods, a forest so old and enchanted that even the wind seemed to speak in riddles. In this village lived a curious 9-year-old named Mira. Mira had a mop of curly brown hair, bright eyes full of questions, and a knack for adventure. While other kids played tag or skipped stones, Mira read old maps, dug for fossils, and listened carefully to the stories told by Grandma Una, the oldest person in town. One story, in particular, always stayed with Mira. The tale of the Moonlight map, a magical map hidden deep in the Whispering Woods that only appeared under the light of a full moon. According to legend, the map would lead to something incredible, but only someone with a true heart and brave spirit could find it. One evening, as the full moon rose high above the sunflower fields, Mira packed her backpack with a flashlight, a notebook, some cookies, a water bottle, and a slingshot just in case, and tiptoed out of her house. The Whispering Woods loomed ahead, dark but glowing gently under the silver moonlight. The trees swayed and whispered, but Mira walked bravely forward, following the path made of soft moss and flickering fireflies. Suddenly, a soft voice said, "You seek the Moonlight map, don't you?" Mira jumped, but then saw a fox with golden eyes standing beside her. The fox was in tea, like any ordinary foxy, wore a tiny cloak and had a glowing acorn hanging from a string around his neck. "I'm Nico, guardian of the forest," the fox said with a bow. "Many have entered these woods looking for the map, but most turn back. Are you sure you're ready?" "I am," Mira said firmly. "I want to find it, not for treasure or fame, but because I believe in the story." Nico smiled. "Then follow me." They traveled deeper into the forest, where the moonlight danced on leaves and glowing mushrooms lit their path. Along the way, they met a grumpy owl who spoke in riddles, crossed a singing river that only let you pass if you sang back, and helped a baby hedgehog find its way home. Each time Mira helped someone or solved a puzzle, the acorn around Nico's neck glowed brighter. Finally, they reached a clearing where the moon was directly overhead. In the center was a tall, ancient tree with silvery bark and leaves that shimmered like stars. "This is the heart tree," Nico said. "Place your hand on it." Mira stepped forward and pressed her hand against the tree. The bark felt warm, and suddenly, lines of silver light spread out across it, forming shapes a map. The Moonlight map. But instead of showing gold or treasure, the map revealed a hidden glade in the forest where all creatures lived in harmony, where sick animals were healed, and where lost things were found. "That's the treasure," Mira whispered. "Yes," said Nico. "The greatest treasure is not gold, but a place where kindness and courage live. And now, you are its keeper?" From that day on, Mira visited the secret glade often. She became known as the forest friend, and animals came from near and far for help, for healing, or just for a safe place to rest. And every full moon, if you walked quietly through the Whispering Woods, you might still see the soft glow of the Moonlight map, and a girl with wild curls sitting beside a fox with golden eyes. And so, Tumblebrook had a new legend, not just of a map, but of a girl who followed her heart into the woods and found something more magical than she ever imagined. The end.